Alright, so I'm going to be using the Festive Glowthorn as a starter and also for endgame. I'm using my Warbell as a support. I'm using the Blazewood, which is a new unit. I have the Teslaflora. I have Potato for the Potato proc. I have Timekeeper for the 20% speed boost. And then I finally have the Witch Leaf. Now in this run, time variability is a thing to watch out for. Since the Potato and the Witch Leaf depend on RNG, sometimes you get slower, sometimes you get faster. So I'm going to try and attempt to get this done in under 16 minutes and 30 seconds. Alright, so now that I'm in the middle of the map here, I'm just going to place my Glowthorn, upgrade it. I'm gonna put it on strongest, wait for these enemies to come. I'll just stand in the middle, up, over, around, and then I'm gonna place my other Glowthorns as soon as I can. Now the reason why I'm using this instead of Bonsai is only because you can use it endgame. I got my fourth one down and try and kill these enemies before auto skip. I might not be able to. I think I did, yeah. That's one thing about Glowthorn too, is some of the waves you're able to kill the enemies before auto skip, which is how you make the run faster. I'm upgrading everything to level 3. I'm doing it collectively. I'm not just doing it all at once for one unit. This is dealing with this pretty well. All right, upgrade my final one to level 4, and we have all these guys down. With all 4 of these placed down, that's doing like 120 DPS, I think, per Glowthorn, which is pretty good. I hate this wave. Wave 8, for some reason, the way that they send out the enemies, it's so annoying, but I can put my Tesla down. Yeah, I hate wave 8 for some reason. So bad. Alright, and then as soon as I can upgrade my Tesla, I'm in a way better position. Get it to level 2. Perfect. I'm kind of just putting stuff in a circle in the middle, so it kind of reaches everything, because since the map is so much bigger, you're not able to actually reach the base, so you kind of have to wait for things to come to you, which I think is more efficient than trying to like split up at the bases. And then right here, like this wave is really easy just to kill and just skip through. Like having the Teslas and the Glowthorns, it's just making it faster in this situation. Right here, 10k health. Yeah, we got 3 enemies with 10k health. Should be able to get them before auto skip happens. My second level 2 Tesla, and then here I'm gonna put down a Timekeeper just because it's only 4,500 to place down, and it gives you that 20% boost, which is just perfect. It's amazing. I would say it's better than placing down a Warbell and trying to upgrade it to level 2. I'm gonna start doing some witches and just putting them on strongest because I want to get some extra money, and this guy's gonna take a while, so we need to try and get some Metamorphosis procs on him. Got one right there. Place down 3. Also going to continue to upgrade the Tesla just for the next waves. We want the range to be bigger. We want to kill those guys faster, because even though we're not able to kill this wave before auto skip, we can kill the next wave before auto skip, which works out really well. Just like that. And we're already making the run a little bit faster. Alright, perfect. I'm going to try and max out these Teslas first. And then once I have these Teslas maxed out, I'm going to start working on my strongest punch potatoes. I'm also making sure to keep all of my witches on strongest, and then when I place down my potatoes, I make sure to put them all on weakest, just so that they can get the correct procs they need to get. All right here. Weakest. Just upgrade it a little bit. Weakest. Yeah, most of the units that I place down, I kind of upgrade them collectively instead of individually maxing them one by one, just because I find that it works out better. I'm also going to put down a bell. Should be able to max that. Yeah, okay, bet. So here I am going to upgrade the witches a little bit. I'm also going to upgrade the potatoes. Level 4. Just because right there, the potatoes work really well. Alright, I'm going to put down my Blazewoods. And I'm also going to put them on central. Just for the final boss. They do very good AoE damage, so for the final bosses that all come out, they end up working really well on it. Upgrade these potatoes to max. Potatoes are so useful on here. And then just keep upgrading. I'm gonna start upgrading my Blazewoods a little bit. Yeah, this is a boss wave, so I'm gonna upgrade my witches. We're gonna try and kill these guys before auto skip. I do a time stop right there. Keep upgrading my witches. I don't think we're gonna get it actually, but that's all right. Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay, now I can just upgrade everything to max. Get my Glowthorns all maxed out, so now that's doing 14k DPS. It's electric. Max out my Blazewoods. I think this is the only guy I have left. Also make sure just to do a final check after I have everything down, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Also look at the levels. Okay, we're good. And also strongest, weakest, central. I have this on strongest, which is fine. And yeah, so this is looking great. And we're going into wave 29 at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, which is pretty good. Right here, I'm just gonna use a time stop. What I usually do for these guys is just get them grouped up, because I have so much AoE damage, is I just stand in the middle and then I just walk forward in one direction. I stand in the middle until they get like right next to me, and then I walk forward and they're like grouped up like that. Just perfect. Yeah, potato proc early. That was good. And then these guys stand here and I just walk in this direction. Perfect. I think that makes it a little bit faster when you have a whole bunch of AoE units. But if you look here, like electric, support, AoE, support, electric, like these are all multi-targeting units, which is really nice. I have to say the flow of survival is so much better now on these new maps compared to what it used to be. Being able to choose the specific map you want to play on, and also just the fact that you get more money earlier on Dojo, it just feels really nice to actually progress in it. Try and get these guys before auto skip. Okay, nice. Gotta be at 12 minutes and 50 seconds on wave 35. These bosses over here, they're already grouped up, which is just perfect. I'm gonna time stop like right in the middle there. It's actually not the best, but it's okay. Perfect. Ooh, that was a really good potato proc. I don't know if you saw that, but it hit like multiple enemies. I don't know, those guys had like 700k health. That was really fast. This is actually a really good run. This might be my best run yet. Wave 39. Okay, yeah, so here. I just stand in the middle. I actually want them grouped up as soon as possible. And then just gonna time stop right there. Perfect. Alright. Going into wave 40. We're at 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Now this wave does take the longest just because they all have 3.6 million health. Stand in the middle. A little bit harder to group these guys up at first, but after a little bit of time it's good. And you just gotta do some close circles. Just keep them right in the middle. I'm kind of actually doing like a square. But yeah, the witches on strongest are working out really well here. It's all trying to transform like these moths into these slower spiders, which is just easier to deal with. And right here, once I get them grouped up really tight, I'm gonna do a time stop right there just to help out. Dang, this is a good run. I need my potato to pop off right here. All right, nice. We finished that in 16 minutes and 15 seconds, which is really good actually for solo farming. Now if I include the intermission, which I think is like 10 seconds, I'm not completely sure, that ends up giving you 149,848 seeds per hour, which is the best method of farming seeds solo. All right, and that's gonna be it for the video. I will see you guys later.